Hello everyone and welcome to another Thriftmas video. In this video I am shopping at the Goodwill by Christopher Newport University over on Warwick Boulevard. And you can see that I am already finding some great stuff. This is a pair of Gymshark. Actually, this store is the only store I have found Gymshark at, and I am showing you my cart to let you know that I am having a great time here. I am finding a lot of wins. In fact, I found a couple of bolo items that I am checking off my unicorn list for the first time, but you will get to see those at the haul. And I always go through the leggings section in this store because, again, as you saw, I found Gymshark, but I've also found Lululemon here before as well, and I've found Alpha Elite. And that is because of the CNU kids donating stuff to this location. I always make it a mission to shop here once a month because this is one, where the college kids are donating their stuff, and two, where the money in Newport News is donating their stuff. There is a large country club close to here, and then there's also a couple of golf clubs as well. So this is kind of where, you know, the old money is in the city, and that is why I like to come here pretty frequently. Now, this is a pair of Adidas leggings. Now, the reason I'm picking them up is for myself. They are also half off. That's what the yellow tag is. My Goodwills in this area do a half off color, where it is half off of the color of the week, and this week it is yellow. So those would be, let's see, it says $6.25, so those would be $3.17. If they're going to be for me, I will be more than happy. It's a pair of size mediums. I have not tried them on yet, but if you don't see them in my eBay store, it's because I kept them. If you do see them in my eBay store, I did not like the way they fit me. Of course, you won't see them in my eBay store until, you know, probably January, because Thriftmas has been good to me in the best, worst way possible. And by inundating me with a lot of stuff to list that I am still working on. Again, I have a lot of stuff going on in my personal life right now that is making it hard to list a lot at one time. That is a pair of gingham pants. The only reason I looked at them so hard is because they were half off. Unfortunately, going through the pants section is always a lot of click-clacking and scrabbling because of where the tags are on pants, and nobody hangs them the nice way. There's only one store that hangs pants the way where you can see all the information, and that's that Village Thrift across the street from the Boys House. This is me trying to see what size and type of pant this is. It's a size large. I would have gotten these if they were my size. They are not my size, so they're going to go back onto the rack. I was only looking at those for myself because I need a new pair of black leggings. I need a couple pair of black leggings. Actually, I need a pair of alloy joggers in a size medium. So if anybody has a black pair of alloy joggers in a size medium, let me know. Because I live in my gray ones, and I would like a black pair. I just thought these were pretty. So that's me looking. I'm also doing by feel normally in the leggings because it's such a pain to find the brand. I am normally just touching each one and moving it along. And when I feel something nice, or when I see a nice pattern, that's when I actually look. But wow, we are chucking. We are moving here. So I'm going to go over to the plus size section. I've already shopped through most of the women's clothes at this point, which is why my cart is looking as full as it is. That's where I was first. The reason why I wasn't filming until now is because, as I mentioned, this is a place where a lot of the Christopher Newport University kids shop, and it was packed because I was here on the weekend. And it made the shopping experience fun, only because there were 3 girls in the fitting rooms, and they were shopping with their partner. I'm guessing there's some kind of like event happening. And so they were having very loud conversations with their partners, and their men were going out and like finding pieces for them, and they were like trying them on. And it was just a really cute thing to witness. This is the Susan Graver piece. It is a 3XL in a leopard print, so that is going to go with me. But I just really enjoyed their conversation while I was sitting there going through the racks. This is a linen piece that is also going to go in my cart, because it was just really sweet to see, you know, partners invested in their other partners and like doing cute little shoppy things. I don't know. It was just adorable. I was also hanging out by the fitting rooms because I was waiting for one of them to put back something that I saw them pick up that I very much wanted for myself. And they did, you know, put it up, and I do have it, and I am going to show you in the haul, which is why I stayed around looking at all the racks by the fitting rooms until they were done. This is just an Old Navy piece, but it had a little bit too much washwear for me to pick it up. That's a Chico size 1. These are a little bit packed, so I'm just trying to like move stuff back so I can, you know, lean against the rail as I'm doing right now. This is how I normally look through the racks. I lean against the rail and I go through each one very quickly. Chico's, JCPenney, some Champion here, nice like purple sweatshirt. I'm finally almost out of all of the Champion in my store. That stuff was like hitting for like 2 or 3 years when Ember Chamberlain was wearing it, and not so much anymore. Now this is a vintage piece. The brand is like Moon Plus or something. The haul Bob will get into it, but I picked this up because this is a vintage knit, and it is a 3XL, and it is a paisley. All of that is making me want to give that a try just to see how it does. This is a bunch of corgis on a sweatshirt. I just thought, you know, I cannot not look at a corgi and not smile. Like, they just are such derpy little dogs, and they have like the cutest, fluffiest butts. I mean, if you can look at a corgi and not smile, you might want to get that checked out. But almost done with this rack. Again, Lane Bryant, some Torrid pieces. This store puts all Torrid in the plus size section, even if it is a 00 or a 0. So that's mostly what I found here. Here is a New Tags Up shirt. This is a movie, if you have not seen it, that makes you cry within the first 10 minutes of watching it. But I put that in my cart because it's brand new Disney, you know, for $3, I think. So definitely doing that. Because t-shirts here are buy 2 t-shirts for $6.25. So that makes them $3 a piece. I thought this was pretty. It is a vintage brand, but I decided to go ahead and leave that. At this point, I've been at the store for about an hour and a half, going on 2 hours, and I'm starting to get tired. I normally can max out at about 3 hours in a store before, like, I physically can't anymore. So I do try to go as quickly as possible to make sure that I can fit as much of the store as I can. Again, seeing a lot of St. John's Bay and Shein and I don't even know what this is. It is a vintage piece. They put all of the plus size stuff together. They don't really, you know, separate it out into tops and bottoms and suits and sets. They just kind of like, here's where the plus girlies go, and I feel like that's kind of poopy. But this is a Life is Good t-shirt. I'm just double checking to see if it has anything wrong with it. It does, which is why I put it back. It has a little bit of bleach spots on the sleeves in the back. So I'm continuing to go through the rack. A lot of Time is True, some Shein, some Walmart, some Fashion Nova. I mean, Fashion Nova Curve can be okay if you get it for really cheap at the bins and it's new with tags. This is Quaker Factory, but it's a little bit too close to Christmas. I'm sure somebody in the comments is going to be like, but it had cats on it. And I know Quaker Factory is sold at Cracker Barrel. This is a Tahari linen piece. And for those of you that have been here for forever, can already guess where this is going. If you guessed in my cart, congratulations. And continuing to go through here. I did actually find a couple of really nice plus size pieces for once. Again, I have not been having a whole lot of luck except at the bins to get a little bit more size inclusive in my store. But this store actually gave up some good pieces, so I'm really happy about that. That is me telling someone bless you because they sneezed. I don't care where you are in the store. If I hear you sneeze, I am going to shout bless you. It is just, at this point, a compulsion. This is a Torrid top. It is, I believe, a size 0. I just thought it was pretty, but I did leave it behind because it is a size 0, and the size 0 and double zeros sit for me. I have sold them, and I will pick them up at the bins, but they normally sit for me. So this is, again, going through the racks. This, I believe, is the women's sweaters. I have found some really great sweater pieces at the specific bins. I don't know why I did the Vanna White there, but you're welcome. This, I found the Little Lisa LTD sweaters here. I have also found, what else was it? I have found the Missoni and Target collabs here. I found a lot of great vintage sweaters here. I've actually found a couple of great vintage sweaters in the men's section that I am super excited to show you all. But this is just a cute little sweater. I'm just looking and hoping. So this is My Michelle. It's a really cool Southwest print, but this actual piece didn't have great comps. I did check it later, so don't worry. I didn't leave behind good money. I mean, I could have sold it for a profit, but I have enough to sell as it is, and it's like maybe $5 of profit versus, hopefully a 15, which is what I'm really looking for. But again, as long as I doubled my money, I'm happy. There's a New Day piece and Old Navy. This, I was so sad about this. So sad. This is 100% cashmere. It is a vintage piece. This would have been an amazing thing to be able to resell, but I'm sure you guys can see that giant yellow stain on the front of it that I totally was blinded by the cashmere in my hands and didn't notice it at first. So I'm so glad I noticed it before I actually bought it. This is another cashmere piece, but look at the pilling on this.
What was this?
It's so sad. It's so sad when I see sweaters start to fall apart like that. This is just cute. It's a nice little Fair Isle sweater. I'm trying to figure out the brand and the material content, but the material content is cut out, as is the brand. So that is not going to go with me because I could say it's a Fair Isle gray sweater that may or may not have cashmere in it, but that's not really great keywords, is it? So I'm going through, there's a shawl collar, Morona, Time and True. I also found a couple of Madewell pieces at the store. I actually found like 5 Madewell pieces at the store, but all of them had such significant wash wear, I left them behind, which made me a little sad. This is a vintage brand, Joestar. Joestar is the same company that makes all of the rings you get, your class rings, I think. Maybe that's Jostens. I think I'm getting those two confused. Either way, I didn't pick it up. That Spider-Man t-shirt, I'm so excited to show you when we get to the haul. That was on a new rack, and I geeked out when I picked it up. I actually got a couple of geeky shirts in this haul that I'm really excited about. But we have still sweaters to go through, so Christopher Banks, White Stag, Notations, Talbots, White Stag, Talbots, Liz Claiborne. How many brands can I list off quickly? If I'm flipping through them this fast, that is me registering what it is and passing. And then also I'm doing this by feel as well. It's not just like I'm looking at the tags. I am also feeling the sweater as it touches my fingertips. And I'm fixing them as I go along. I'm checking for content because I can normally tell if something is a silk blend, a wool blend, or a cashmere blend, or an Angora blend because my fingers will immediately go on fire. This marled sweater was cute. So I'm continuing. Look at that Spider-Man. Hi, Spider-Man. Going on for the rest of the sweaters because, purple people love purple, and we've got the green and the purple section here. So 7th Avenue is New York and Company, New Directions, Express, Liz Claiborne. I have never seen this before, but it didn't feel like anything fancy. So I decided to keep going. There's some Chico's. Normally with Chico's, I'm only picking up Chico's Travelers at full price retail locations unless it's like a really, really cool piece, and then I will go ahead and pick it up. That one did not check those boxes. There's some Ann Taylor, more New Directions, some Divided, which is H&M, Old Navy, 7th Avenue. Yeah, this is how fast I go, guys. Hollister. Hollister and Abercrombie and Fitch I will pick up if it says something ridiculous on it. And look, oh my God, I am actually geeking out right now. This is a Jansen sweater. It's a vintage brand that I talk about all the time on my channel, and that is from the 70s. And like, I am shaking. I'm so excited. I have not found a vintage Jansen sweater since I found the one that you guys see me wear all the time, anywhere close to my size. And I think that that might fit me, but I will sell it. I'm just a little sad. This is a cute little vintage vest. You guys know I'm a sucker for vintage knit, but that again had too much pilling on it. This is a Knox Rose piece, but it's a size small. Old Navy. I'm like, I love this. I love this store. Like, this store has never let me down. I never spend less than $100 in this store. But again, I only come here once a month, but it is always worth it when I come here. I'm continuing to go through. We got Karen Scott in Land's End. Have I listed off every brand that has ever existed at this point? That's a vintage Blair sweatshirt that again had some washwear. I just saw a Levi's tag. So this is just me checking to see what kind of Levi's it is. It was not what I was going to pick up. So more St. John's Bay and Loft. I have sold St. John's Bay before, but it was my own St. John's Bay. Whoopsie. Again, I will fix things if I knock it over, and I will also fix things that just need to be fixing, because if I don't, it will get knocked over anyway. Plus, it's just a nice thing to do. Going through the pink, and now we're getting into the purple blush color. There's a couple of new tags pieces. This is a J. Jill sweater. Again, had some washwear to it. But I am almost at the end of this rack, and so what I'm going to do is now give it a haul Bob, and she is going to geek out probably way too much about the stuff that we found. So I will see you guys there, and I have actually sold this exact vest one time before. But this has some severe discoloration by the buttons, so I put it back, and let me give you to other Bob. Welcome to the haul, y'all. I'm really excited to show you the haul for the Goodwill by Christopher Newport University. Again, I have never struck out at this store. I have always just gotten like at least $100 worth of stuff here, and this time was no different. I'm actually going to show you the thing that the girls put back when they were trying on stuff that I was like waiting to see if they would put back or not, because I need to put it back in the wash. This is, excuse me ma'am, that's where my butt needs to go, thank you. This is a vintage Blair Lighthouse tapestry coat. It does say dry clean only. I have already washed this twice. I have a hand wash setting on my wash machine. Again, if you don't, that's probably not a good idea, but I do, and you know, I do what I want. But the reason why, okay, so the girl was like, isn't this like so cute? It's so ugly, it's cute. That was her exact words. But this is what Gen Z is wearing. This girl is wearing an oversized men's flannel that was brown, teal, and gray with a pair of bright pink camo bike shorts. That was the fit of the day. So yeah. But the reason why she put this back is because it had stains on it. So there is still some staining on it. I have gotten half of them out at this point. The only two that are having issues is there's one down here that is quite sizable, and then there are a couple of spots here as well, but they're faded significantly. They were, you know, the color of the rock over here, and I think what it is, I can't tell if it is blood or if it is tomato sauce. Either way, both of those can be a little problematic to get out. Blood comes out pretty easily with hydrogen peroxide, and that seems to be the most effective, so I'm guessing that's what it was. But this I need to treat again for a third time and put it back in the wash, and maybe a third time is a charm. Again, I just keep doing the same steps over and over again, and most of the time the stains eventually come all the way out. It just takes a few tries. If you don't know what I'm talking about, my stain treatment, I will link that video up above for you guys. It's a quick 5-minute video using basic stuff you have at home. Miss Moxie, hi. Hi. Now, if that is too much work for you for a $30 shacket, again, you do you, but I think that that thing is amazing, and I'm willing to do a little work for it in order to give it a new home. And there is a lot of both listed and sold. It's roughly about actually like 80%, which is pretty spectacular for a vintage piece. So Miss Moxie here, can you need to be here because I need to be further back. All right, so I'm going to show you this bag first, and then the other bag, and then I will show you the shoes. So I found my second Margot bag. I saw the circle, and then I saw Margot when I looked at it closer, and I was like, awesome. Margot bags don't sell for a whole lot, normally around 20 bucks, but they sell quickly. They are 100% leather. Most of them are 100% leather. Very clean inside. Moxie has decided she wants to play with this. This is just a this is just a basic crossbody, nice little brown leather bag. The last one I picked up sold like literally the next day. So the reason why I picked that up is because I know that is a brand with a high sell-through rate. This is a men's piece. This is a jacket. It is camel hair, and it is Stonebank. So it's Stonebank. I don't really pick up a whole lot of Stonebank, but I will look at the blazers for them. This has a couple of spots I think that I need to treat, which is actually maybe not. It is 100% camel hair. I am really good at spotting camel hair from a distance. This is a navy blazer, and it is a size 48R. And these navy camel hair blazers, this is a 2-button blazer, are going for around like 80 bucks. So that is why I picked this up. Jackets are like $9 to $10 at this Goodwill. So it has to be, you know, a pretty high price for me to pick it up, and or, you know, like the Blair piece, and I just have to have it. So here's the other piece that I picked up. I don't know what it is with these gorgeous florals. This is Solitaire is the brand, and it is a size extra large. It is another floral open front duster like the soft surroundings one. And I saw that these were going, look at the back. This is too big for me, but like, it's so beautiful. Size extra large. And this was going for like $40. So I definitely picked this up. Also, it's stunning. Again, another faux suede style of jacket. This I picked up probably for myself, just to keep. That's actually the only reason I picked it up. It is a size medium, and it is Lou and Grey. Now, I've talked about before how Lou and Grey is a brand that I personally like and will pick it up. It's a dress. I have not tried it on yet. I have not tried on any of the things I picked up for myself yet because I have not had time to do really anything. This is basically just a swing dress, kind of like a muumuu. I don't care. I have sensory issues on some days where like my sensory neuropathy is really bad, and I don't want anything touching me or tight on my body. And that is why I wanted to get this. And I'm going to have the exact problem that I thought I was going to have because I am 5'9", and that just barely covers my butt. But I do have a very good friend, Donna, who also has sensory issues, and I know this will fit her. So I will see if she wants this, because I know I said it's a medium, Donna, and you say you're not a medium anymore, but like I said, this is a swing dress. It is very open. I will let you try it. So I will see if she wants to try that. That is very soft, and I am sad that it doesn't fit me. That's supposed to be like, you know, a short dress, but that is too short for me, and if I have to wear leggings with it, it defeats the point of it being a sensory dress, so, because then I have to wear something tight on my body still. You don't need to know that. Someone will still get use out of it, and if Donna doesn't want it, then I will just put it up for sale and it'll be fine. I found several dresses. I normally don't have very much luck with dresses at all in thrift stores, but this Thriftmas I've been actually doing pretty well. And that's because dresses are normally around $9, so it has to be something I think I can sell quickly or for a good amount of money. And this is Free People, and this one was half off, which is why I picked it up. Very much 70s style dress, has little bell sleeves, kind of button front, which is very on trend, kind of like 90s does 70s. Got the wider collar there. So this is a Free People, and it is a size small. I have another Free People dress in here somewhere. This is a Brooks Brothers vest. And this is black swatch plaid. I pick up, it's 100% wool, black swatch plaid vest. I do need to iron it. And it's got the little golden buttons, but again, I picked this up because it is a vest, and I am a sucker for vests. And again, people are wearing these as tops and not necessarily as vests. And this was $3. So wool, black swatch plaid, men's vest. I will definitely pick that up. The vintage knitwear. I'm so excited about the vintage knitwear. So this is, I don't know how to pronounce that. Liuvivi. It is silk cotton polyester blend knit top, you know, classic late 80s, early 90s knit piece with some funky sleeves there. I will make Karen make it look good, but these little knit tops sell well for me. And then, oh my God, these sweaters. These sweaters. Okay, so I thought it was so funny because I was wearing this sweater when I was thrifting. And this is the sweater that I've had for forever. It is New Era, made in the USA. It is a men's size large. I like the oversized fit, and I'm keeping this one forever. I was wearing this New Era sweater when I found 2 more New Era sweaters, and these are extra large. And they were back to back, made in the USA. These are from the 80s. That's what that tag is, it's from the 80s. Look at this. Look at these big fluffy sleeves, which is how I know they're from the 80s. This is gonna be way too big for me. But oh my God, this sweater is so cool. So I got it in the black, see, like I don't have hands. The black, gray, and white. Super cool print, and I got the same sweater, similar sweater, New Era, with this pretty much the same pattern, but in blue and gray and black. They were right back to back with each other. I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. I am very sad that these aren't like a size medium, but I am definitely more of a medium in the 80s because of how like 80s sleeves are bigger and baggier. They're more voluminous in menswear. 90s, like the total fit was bigger. So that's why a large, medium or large does well for me. But yeah, I'm so excited about these. You know, I normally sell my vintage knits depending on the pattern and the size for like at least $30. I'm so excited about that. Now let's just get into regular stuff. I'm sorry. The sweaters are, I am so geeked out about that. This is Tommy Bahama. It's just a linen little tank and a lovely coral color. Not really the season for that, but it's linen and it was $3, so I'm gonna pick it up because it's Tommy Bahama. Here's the knit piece you guys saw in the video. The brand is Mooncraft Plus. This is made in the USA. And it's just a knit top, but it is a plus size knit top. And it just says full figure because, you know, people were crappy to people that are a larger size. I don't know. Like the one size fits most trend and the full figure trend, like just do sizes. But I am happy to have a vintage knit. I will do measurements and put the equivalent size, modern equivalent size, so that way there is actually a size to this, so that way if a woman is looking for a vintage knitwear top, she can find one in her size. This is Gymshark. This is a size small. It is the 3/4 lengths. Now, before I messed up my knee playing roller derby, I exclusively wore the 3/4 lengths, but I can't wear them anymore, which sucks because I had like so many pairs. I had like probably 24 pairs of Stella McCartney X Adidas like knee length capris, and I actually turned almost all of them into ThredUp a long time ago, and then when ThredUp stopped paying out really well, I started sending them into the Real, and then, you know, I was done with it. But Gymshark, that will sell quickly. It won't sell for a whole lot, but it'll sell quickly. The vintage knits were just given today. Oh my god, so this is Jansen, and this is from the 70s. I know that because of the tag inside, and unfortunately it is I'm gonna have to sell this because it is too tight in the shoulders. You can see like I'm hulking out here. It's too tight everywhere, but look at the little flowers. Oh my god, I love this so much. Like a little flower power cardigan. I always think it's so funny, like people think like the 70s are full of like hippies and colors, and it was, but it was also very brown. Very brown, like brown, green, orange, yellow are the colors that I remember most things coming out in the late 70s being. And that is when this came out, so I'm gonna have to do measurements. This is probably a size small, modern size small. It does not have a size on it currently. Actually, nope, I lied. It is a size medium, but it's a vintage medium, so it is a size small. So whenever there's a size discrepancy between the vintage size and the modern equivalent, I will list it by the modern equivalent, but I will disclose in the description. I got so many nerdy t-shirts. So many nerdy t-shirts. So the first one is this Pokemon t-shirt with a Squirtle on it. This is a big embroidered Squirtle, and this is Pokemon branded from 2002. I love this so much. My favorite Pokemon is the Ditto Pokemon, despite the fact I do have a Bulbasaur crew neck because that was a gift. But Ditto is my favorite Pokemon. What? You don't need to know that. So yeah, this is soft. This is that super soft Lucky Brand fabric. I don't know what this is, but it is just ridiculously soft. This is a extra small, but I picked it up because it is this just ridiculously, I wish I could hand this to you to feel it, because this is just the softest knit. I don't know what Lucky does with their knitwear, but they have this one type of knit that feels like a cloud. I love it. So I picked that up because I have no doubt I can sell it. This is an Athleta top. It is a size small. And I don't know. We're going into New Year, New You. So I figured people are going to be looking for athletic wear. And, you know, if I buy 2 t-shirts, then they get cheaper. It becomes like $3 each shirt. Which is also why I picked up all these nerdy t-shirts. And here is another nerdy t-shirt. This is a My Hero Academia t-shirt. It's a size medium, men's medium. So this one will probably go into my rotating reseller closet. because it's green tie-dye Midori t-shirt. So there's that one. This is an Abercrombie & Fitch t-shirt, also men's medium. Again, I don't pick up Abercrombie & Fitch or Hollister unless it's obnoxious about it. This has the Abercrombie & Fitch logo on the pocket and then also on the back. And that is a more modern piece. Then we have a Naruto t-shirt as well. This one is, I think, a size medium. Nope, this is a men's size small. I just came into a glut of anime t-shirts, and I'm very excited about that. This is a size large, and this one is from My Hero Academia as well. So of course I picked that up. Oh my god, this dress. Okay, I think I'm back into the dresses again. This is from the 90s. This is a chambray Disney store dress. Winnie the Pooh Disney store dress. It's got Tigger, it's got Piglet, it's got Winnie the Pooh. This is all embroidered. It's got front pockets. This is, I'm sure Donna watching this is giving church school whenever I show a dress like this. But this is the Disney store. It is vintage. It is beautiful. And I have no idea what size it is because that has been cut out. So I will have to do measurements on this. But I saw this, and this was also half off, so I paid less than $5 for this dress, which I could not believe nobody picked that up. Amazing. This is my second time finding Outerknown. I did find the other Outerknown polo from that CHKD. It actually had gotten mixed up in my clothes. So when I was putting my laundry away, I found it and I was like, oh, thank goodness. I thought for a second maybe it fell out of my bag or something, but I did find it. It is now in the pile to be listed, but that was my first time finding Outerknown, and this is my second time finding Outerknown, and this is a men's Henley top. This does not have a size. The size has been cut out of it. So I will have to do measurements and then check the website. Oh, never mind. This is a size large. It is inside the bottom where the care tag is. So that is a men's size large, Outerknown Henley, which is excellent. I'm so excited that I found, I was able to check the Unicorn brand off the list because Outerknown is, I think, Kelly Slater's brand. And both Courtney from Common Tags and Matt pick it up. It's very bread and buttery, but it's a fast sell-through rate brand. So happy for that. We have a Harley Davidson t-shirt. This is a women's size large. You know, typical Harley t-shirt. It's got the bar in the front. This is a women's size large. It's a Yorktown t-shirt because there's a Yorktown dealership. So not surprised to find that there. And this is those Adidas leggings that I don't know if I'm keeping or not because I haven't put them on yet. If you guys see them listed sometime in January, that means that I decided not to keep them. We have, oh, this was so cool. Okay, so I have never found this brand before. And to find a collab, I'm kind of excited about it. So the brand is Huff. And this was their Marvel collab. So this came out on a new rack and I just saw this and I was like, oh cool, I found another nerdy t-shirt because of all of the nerdy t-shirts I just showed you. And then I looked at the tag and saw it was Huff and I was like, yes, I checked off another bolo brand that I've been looking out for. And then I saw the back hit. This is just an insane t-shirt. Because I mean, this is very unassuming. And I didn't know that this was there until I went to put it on my cart and I was like, oh my god. But these t-shirts are selling pre-owned for around $30. So can't be any happier than that because I paid $3 for that shirt. This is the other bolo that I got checked off my list. If you're following me on Instagram, you guys have already seen these because whenever I'm in the store and I get excited about something, I will post about it on Instagram. But this is Howler Bros. It's my first time finding Howler Bros. These sell between $30 and $40. They have a super high sell-through rate. Again, if you want to learn menswear, brands that have a high sell-through rate or high ASP, I cannot recommend my friend Matt's Menswear Manifesto enough. It's free / pay what you want. I don't think, he never watches my videos, but I believe in his product. But yeah, it was so cool to finally find Howler Bros. I mean, if I was going to find it in any store, it would have been this one, because this is where I found a lot of high-end stuff. That's where I found Fred Perry for the first time. And I said, there's a lot of money in this area. Here is the linen piece you guys saw me pick up in the video. This is Garnet Hill. Garnet Hill, like Sundance Catalog, is a catalog brand that the largest sizes can do pretty well in. And it's 100% linen, so I'm definitely not leaning linen behind. This is that Susan Graver piece in a 3XL. I figured, you know, animal print, 3XL. I think Susan Graver is a QVC brand, but according to Kaylee Lane, the larger sizes sell well, so I picked that up. This is that Disney New with Tags Up t-shirt. This originally retailed for $22. I paid $3 for this. I will put it up for $15 and see if anybody wants it. I found a vintage Hollister. Now the reason I said I won't pick up Hollister or Abercrombie unless it is like obnoxious, I will pick up vintage. So I know this is, it is obnoxious, but not in the like Hollister blown out on it somewhere. This is from the 90s. I know that from the tag. So this is a 90s Hollister polo in these very loud, like giving me Nickelodeon vibes, for real, like 90s kid Nickelodeon vibes. And this is a men's size 2XL. So that is why I picked that up. Here's the other Free People dress. I found 2 Free People dress and both these were half off. This is a size small and it probably came from the same person that donated the other one. This is another, you know, like shirt dress. Very cute. Purple people love purple. And that was also half off because, again, I feel like they came from the same person. This is, I believe, Soft Surroundings. It is. So this is a Soft Surrounding extra large. And yeah, I mean, I've been finding a lot of soft surroundings recently. I don't know if it has anything to do with the, you know, bankruptcy and them having to sell off to Coldwater Creek, but I'm gonna keep picking it up because it's selling. So there is that. Here's another Leadberry piece. This is a men's size medium, and I picked this up for a reason. I think it's the material content. Okay, so this is cotton. I think I picked this one up because it was half off. So this means a short sleeve, it would have been $2.50. And I figured I'd try it. This is the Tahari piece in a 1X. So we love our linen here. All right, this is a brand that had a very short life. So the brand is Core. It's supposed to be pronounced like C-O-R-E. It's actually spelled Q-O-R. And it was a supposedly like mid-tier designer brand that was supposed to be like comfy workout, but like you could wear to the office. I don't know. It started, I think, in like 2014. I know that there was a write-up about it in one of the menswear magazines, like GQ or something. And then, like, I think it died in 2019 or something, or like it didn't survive the pandemic. But I've only found it at this thrift store. This is the second piece I found. The first piece I found had some wild measurements to it, and it sold, I think, for like 15 bucks after I had it for a while because the measurements were weird. But this is more of a normal piece. It's got Core in the back. This probably would have retailed when their website existed for like $120. But it's you know, it's just a nice little workout top with a zip. We'll see what happens. And then I found I also found this brand for the first time. Okay, I'm not done yet. Sorry, it's the long haul portion. I found Jerry. I would not have picked this up, except this is new with tags, and it is a men's extra large. So Jerry doesn't necessarily, I mean, it feels nice. It feels like quality hiking gear. It probably is quality hiking gear. It just kind of has the same sell-through rate and, you know, price point of Columbia, and I have great luck with that. So I figured a new with tags piece, I'll be fine. But what I got excited about when I was down there is that I found Blank NYC. Now, I found Blank NYC before, but it's been like their skinny denim, and so I've left it behind, also because, you know, a pair of skinny denim jeans is $9. Now, this was also $9, but I think you can see why I picked it up is because it's green. It is a green suede open front blazer jacket. It's the size small, so it's too small for me, but I'm going to try it on anyway just to show you. And this exact jacket was like $40 to $50. So at that point, I'm going to throw it on Karen, and Karen is going to make this sell. You can see how I'm like almost hulking out of it there. But I saw this beautiful green jacket, and then when I saw it was Blank NYC, I was like, finally, I get to purchase a piece for resale. Again, buyer beware with Blank NYC. Not all of it does well, but I'm not going to leave a beautiful green jacket behind. And then I have shoes to share with you. The first ones I'm going to share are these Vans. These are a current Vans style, and I saw these selling in pre-owned condition on eBay for around $80, which was a surprise. They are quite dirty. Someone definitely was skating in these, but the wear on the bottom isn't terrible. There is some heel strike, but I'm pretty sure I can still clean these up and sell them. I'll probably list them for around $70 and see what happens. But the big win is this. I've been hoping for a pair of Stubs and Wooten shoes for forever, and I got so excited. I saw the needlepoint and I was like, please let them be Stubs and Wooten, because these have been on my unicorn list for like 5 years now, and I finally found a pair. They're almost all needlepoint. They do make men's and women's shoes, and they are unfortunately in my size. So I am going to be very sad, but I am going to sell them because these sell for roughly around $100, if not more. It just depends on the pattern. I will have to look up the exact pattern. But wow, I'm so excited. I'm so happy about these shoes. I'm a little sad that they're my size. So I have to like look at them and be like, well, you know what? I should think of it this way. If they don't sell within a reasonable amount of time, I can keep them, right? Right. But I'm so excited about these. I still need to clean these up too. But yeah, I paid roughly like $160 at this thrift store because most of the stuff that I was picking up was half off, and just amazing. But I mean, between the 2 pairs of shoes, I can make my money back, in addition to like literally everything else you guys just saw. But Thriftmas is again just doing amazing. I checked off what, three brands off my unicorn list in this one store. And yeah, now you guys know why I have to come here at least once a month. And I'm now gonna I'm gonna now treat and put that Blair jacket back in the wash. And hope you guys have a great day. Until the next video, bye. Bye. Hero, 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 hero. I wanna be a hero, hero.